Go.
Hold judgments first. Hold your judgments, hold your tongues. I changed it up a bit. I scratched out Secret. I scratched out One Directioner. I scratched out Secret because apparently this is not a secret anymore. I scratched out One Directioner because the fandom is actually called Directioner and not One Directioner. And I placed in Male Directioner because being a Directioner is one thing and being a Male Directioner is another thing. Now, Male Directioners are very rare. There are very few of us. Not because, sorry, they are very rare to find. Not because there are very few of us, but because few of us like to admit that we like One Direction. I listened to a 1D song. My doormate said, "What song is that?" And then I said, "One Direction." And then he said, "I." Then that's a wrong stigma. That's a wrong stigma on liking music, right? So when I trace back to when I discovered One Direction, I go back to the beach. These 5 boys on YouTube. I discovered them on YouTube. What Makes You Beautiful? And then I said, 5 boys, catchy song. That's pretty cool. And I started doing. I imitated One Direction hair, and I did not know that the outcome would be not like this. And that went on for about 2 or 3 months, and yeah, I was crazy. And then I had identity crisis of sorts because I was not writing my name, but Zayn Malik's name. One amputee, test paper, we have bubble pop. My wish list is not Val, but actually Zayn Malik. So it's kind of, am I Val or Zayn? So the obsession is kind of there. One Direction also had a concert movie, which surprisingly they showed it on Robinson's Smoothie World. So I had to grab one of my friends who is a girl to pretend that I'm just, you know, bringing her to the... Actually, no, I was also screaming out loud inside my body. My friends, they're actually like that. Now, you ask me why I do these crazy things. Number 1, because I love One Direction. Why do I love One Direction? Because I love their music. I love something. They actually have 4 albums already, published 2011 to 2014. Now, I love One Direction. One Direction is not just about what makes you beautiful. Not that. They talk about risk-taking. They talk about love. I'm sorry if I say I need you, but I don't care. I'm not scared of love. You don't really want my heart. You just like to know you can still be the one who gets it breaking. You only want me when I'm taken. And you know, guys, One Direction is not the only kind of band who writes for their own songs. Kelly Clarkson, Ed Sheeran, and Ryan Tedder, leader of One Republic, my favorite band, not boy band, actually wrote songs for One Direction. He wrote Little Things. Yeah, new information for you, hey. Another reason I love One Direction is because of their hair. I don't have One Direction hair right now, but if you just, you know, I have curly hair and it's so hard to make up the hair, so I'm inspired by these hairstyles. So yeah, I follow them. The next reason why I love One Direction is because of their style. You can get so much from their style. It's very simple, just shirt and jeans. You just need to know how to match your shirt and jeans and shoes. Because you know what to wear on a school day in Silliman University, and then you go to Google One Direction style, and it's there. It's as easy as that. Now, common misconception, no, I don't own any One Direction merchandise. I don't have One Direction shirts, I don't have One Direction ball pens, I don't have One Direction notebooks. No, that's a common misconception. The only person that I know who owns a One Direction merchandise is my girlfriend. She texted me saying, check out your Instagram. I checked out my Instagram, so I checked out her Instagram, and this is what I saw. She received an autographed book for Christmas. She was making me jealous. And that's one reason I love my girlfriend, because she accepts that I like One Direction. So, and another common misconception, my room does not look like this. My bedroom is all blue, and my bed is not a One Direction sheet. So I'm actually living a normal life. I'm not saying this is abnormal. I'm saying this is hardcore. Now, I actually have normal Facebook and Twitter backgrounds. This is hardcore, and this is my Facebook, and this is my Twitter. So it's a bit normal. This is a tweet, Xavier, my superhero. Because he just celebrated his birthday 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Xavier.
Happy birthday,
And yeah, just because I love One Direction doesn't mean I only listen to One Direction. I also listen to a lot of songs. These are these are my folders. I listen to One Republic, I listen to Passion Pit, I listen to the 1975, and the, yeah. And what else? Yeah.
I put monkeys.
Yeah, One Direction is, yeah. And one thing I hate, my frustration about being a Directioner, is people who compare One Direction to the Beatles. Beatles is so much better than One Direction. One Direction is so much better than the Beatles, and that's so wrong because they are serving different generations. The Beatles 1964, One Direction 2010, and then there's Westlife 2007. So, and these pictures actually tell you that they're just the same screaming fans. And that the only difference, this is the Beatles fans and this is One Direction, the only difference is black and white. They're loving one song. And I'm sure you've heard, this is not Photoshopped, I'm sure you've heard of One Direction going to the Philippines for a concert. Tickets sold out for March 22. And I didn't get to buy a ticket. I'm sure my mom has plans for me because I'm doing good in school. And why did I do this? Ma-turn off ang mga girls, ang ganay ko One Direction. Because you know what? Ian Thomas once said, scare the world, be exactly who you say you are and tell the truth. Because you don't understand what you fear. And now that you understand why I love One Direction, you understand me now. So, talk about what you love and tell us why you love it. This is Fred.
That is such a great start for the night.